So today we'll do a nice back test. Um, nice back test of the last 2 weeks in November. So we do a bit of a drawing, get rid of all the. So I'll just do this. Big reset. When even was so from the 18th. So 18th from 5 o'clock to 8:30. So we'll do our little trade plan. So number one, first we have the 1 minute Baker structure. Second confirmation is the 5 minute anchor's candle slash imbalance. Third confirmation is the entry. So we either take it from the anchor candle or the chandelier exit signal. Now, I want to keep it stupid simple. Um, you can put on divergence, imbalances, all the other confirmations, but this is all you need. That's for the entering. For the point of interest, so for the point of interest, we have 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute imbalances. And to be fair, that's it's pretty much it. And for the TP, it's the same. You want to see your trade, excuse me, going up to these 4 hour areas. If you're selling to this 4 hour TP, if you're buying to this 4 hour TP, we just make that anchored. Mm, So that's anchored there. Right. So from 5 p.m. So when I jump on at 5 p.m., I'm gonna mark that, call it 4 hour imbalance. And then on the same one, do it there. I'll sort of check the daily as well. Um, Daily balance filled on the buy side almost here. And then we're pushing up back to this 4 hour. On the 1 hour, we can see it lines up perfectly with the 4 hour imbalance. And we have that 1 hour candle. So if we're selling, this is where I'm looking to buy from, at least. On the 15 minute, we can tell that we've got to come retrace to here, where to push up to the 4 hour imbalance. And that's what I'd be hunting for with this. Just from a technical market watch point of view. So now on the 15, I can see here we've got this. See if the 5 minute lines up. We've got some 5 minute imbalance. And I'm marking all these so you don't lose track and you know what's more important than the next thing. Um, so what I'd look for here is some form of push up and then to go down to the 4 hour. Or if we're going to go right through to come back down to buy up. And again, man, this is live trading. split the screens into two. I have a 5 minute on the right hand side, 1 minute on the left hand side, and then you can see the 1 minute break of structure and a 5 minute candle in correspondence, lifetime, instead of fanning around, switching time frames. So looks like we're pushing further down. I don't like how that looks so much like a buying schematic. We've got a trend line going down. We've got the fourth drive here. Hmm, Not completely filled IPA, so we'll see. See if we get a chandelier exit. No, I would not be taking that. Oh. So what I can see here is we've swept the trend line, taken out liquidity. There's also equal highs. So it swept the liquidity for the sell side. Went a bit too quick there because look at this schematic here. Swept the highs here, took the low. And what do you know? You've got a 5 minute engulfing bankers candle. We've got a 1 minute candle here. So we'll see if what's the stop loss. To be honest with you, what I'd probably do is have my wherever that lines up to be, 10 points, but we spread it's probably like more like 9.3. Um, so yeah, as soon as we saw that break and with how the 5 minute candles so close to the edge, the stop loss is there. I think this is how I think I'd enter this trade here. We've got 1 minute imbalance. These don't really matter too much, but we have got divergence there. So 50 points for a 10-point stop loss. That's trade number one. It is the 18th at 1819. 18th, short win Monday, 1819, 5%. I will put the figure because it was different for every account. Then we won't do confirmations, we'll do all that. And that is the after. For anyone else doing back testing, add the confirmations in because it really shows you what makes the difference. On my previous, what I've picked up on the past month, is the 5 minute candle and the 5 minute imbalance. Every single one of the losses didn't have a 5 minute bankers candle or a 5 minute imbalance. So it really helps you pick out the problem areas. Um, so you could correlate that at 5% at 1% risk, or be sort of still following. You see, what I would say is take your money and go and enjoy your day. You know, so we didn't get the break there. Still got a 4 imbalance below. I'll just chill on the 5 minute. So we tap the 4 hour. We have a 5 minute imbalance here. and a 5 minute candle. Tapping the 4 hour imbalance. We have a 1 minute break of structure. What is that stop loss? 11.3. It's got a 1 minute bankers candle. I'd probably wait for a shallow exit, possibly see if it comes back down. No, that has gone. Oh, I remember this one, yeah. I was watching that. That was quite gutting, especially after tapping in such a nice area. I think this wait till the next day and just went anyway. So that's Monday. Let's jump on to Tuesday. So Monday, closing out one trade, 5% or 1% risk. Uh, it's a very simple strategy. So Tuesday, 5 p.m. This looks messy. We have an hour break to the low. Moving maybe back up to the daily imbalance. 4 hour imbalance here. So we've got a 4 hour candle. Yeah, this just looks a mess. That was all Asians, so it's swept Asian. Probably look for sells now. Excuse me, it's taken liquidity. So in this situation, I'll look at that. Hmm. Wow, that looks disgusting. So what are we on 5 o'clock exactly? Play that out. I was going too quick. So always take the most current order flow. Um, so whatever's happened now on the 1 minute, if we get a break of structure. So currently we're in the sell order flow. Now to buy off these, I want to see this break the structure, come back and produce a CE. Yeah, it's a tough one that. It's a shooting star as well. Yeah, this is just you'd have to sit it out. I don't like that impulse move. This is another golden nugget. If you get an impulse move down on a sell, it always takes the high. If you get an impulsive move like this, do not take the sell. I found that these impulsive moves always um, retrace back and go beyond this. But just for the sake, we'll see if we produce a nice chandelier exit. No, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime you get an impulsive move, it blows right through it. It goes right through it. You want to see um, a nice break of structure. I mean, like I said, this did not look nice at all. Let us see. So, for example, here you have the 1 minute break there, and then this sort of organized selling. Let me find where another one. You see, that's impulsive. Um, that one literally from yesterday. We had the break, quite a nice slow movement for the break, comes back up, goes. You do not want to see. this impulsive move. You want to see it slower like that. So jump onto the 5 minute. Go like that. Could have been 5 minute imbalance there. Where we are, 6 o'clock. Good timing. 1 minute break of structure. Pushed on through. So we've reached that daily IPA point. No choice to be taken as of yet. Let's see if we can get a 5 minute candle here. Oh, look at that shooting star. These again, mark this as a fan favorite because they are golden. I know this looks crap, but I do love these shooting stars. I'd print one out because they they go. So we have a shooting star in that daily imbalance. We have a 5 minute shooting star here. And what's that stop loss? Perfect. So we had this nice organized break of structure, not an too impulsive a one. So chuck that on, 50 points. Boom. So we've got Tuesday the 19th, 1907. What was it? Short win. Tuesday 1907. 5% after done. So Monday, Tuesday, nice and steady, 7:15. You could be 10% up for the week. Uh, yeah. So what we at? Oh, steady on, steady on. What did we do there? Didn't come all the way to a 1 hour imbalance, but pretty much got there. 15 minute, didn't fully fill. What we're doing on the 5 minute, one click. Mm, not really a massive fan of that. We had a 1 minute break coming to here, so we excuse me. So now in this situation, if we showed an engulfing candle and then a 1 minute candle, quite similar to that, 1 minute engulfing, 1 minute bankers candle. It's not a standard exit, but you can tell the volume in that. I don't know if you get in that quick enough. Um, I would not enter this trade because I've already made the profit for the day. Um, but see if it runs, which, you know, let for theory's sake, let's say you were watching and after this engulfing, you took that trade, it would have worked, right? But let's get back to this bit because I am interested in this retrace rather than just trying to fit in. So, 5 minute IPA, PS. So we have a 5 minute IPA. right? So we push up, come back down to the IPA. Do we get a chandelier exit? Is that it? Ah, that's a bugger. You know that's going to happen. 16, it's just too much. I mean, it probably won't come back, but I would wait for it on the IPA. It depends if you could manage a larger stop loss, but I'd say it's just wait for the trade. Uh, don't know if you'd be in that. Um, it's yeah, this is it. There's trades every day, or there has been for November. You've just got to wait for the right ones. That was the right one. It was a shooting star. There was two opportunities here. You know that price has tapped into the close enough to the 1 hour, 15-minute IPA. It's showing an expansionary move off of that area. We had a 1 minute break of structure, price retraced. More times than not, this would have been the chandelier exit and would have offered the entry. This is why you've just got to not get fear of missing out and stick to the plan. Where's my anchor drawing on? 1 minute breaker structure, 5 minute banker's candle or imbalance, chandelier exit or banker's candle entry. So Wednesday, second to last day, we're halfway through. We've got two trades so far this week, a potential growth of 10%. So forward, where are we? Tapped into a candle, probably looking for buys in this session to get back up to this 4 hour imbalance. Where we are on the 15, making a expansionary move. This is the sort of place to look to buy. 5 minutes, nothing happening. No entries, we don't take them anyway. So, right, we are now in this 15-minute area. Good looking place for buys. Um, what did we do? We left a nice 5 minute imbalance and banker's candle here. So, see if we come back now. I do not like how we have a 1 minute break of structure against it. So, let's see. So that was your chandelier exit. What I'd like to see is that break. What are we doing? Five. We've got a 5 minute shooting star for the buys. This is a 5 minute IPA. Yes, I know this is going to be very liney. What is that? Stop loss? No. So, came back to the 5 minute IPA. Got a chandelier exit. I'm not loving this one. Still too large of a stop loss. No, not going to take that. Ah, great. It's always so much easier in the back test. So let's clean this up. What are we doing on the 1 minute? So we need this breaker structure here. Ideally, we'd want this one first, but I don't know if we're going to see that. So we break the structure we need. We've got a 5 minute banker's candle. 1 minute imbalancing candle here. Let's wait for a chandelier exit. No chandelier exit. Again, this is why they're so important. That would be too large of a stop loss, so you use the chandelier to enter. It will save you out of a loss. Exactly like that. What time we on? Still got plenty of time in the day. We've still got this 5 minute here. So order flow is still current. You can see on the 1 minute, we have this breaker structure. Ooh, that is looking very nice. If we get a nice flag back up, oh, I don't like it. It's almost too obvious. Too large. Let's wait for 1 minute. So we have that 1 minute break there, 1 minute imbalance. Not the biggest fan. Loss. So mm, that was a loss. Let me just let me see. Wednesday the 20th, 1953. In what was it? Where were we? 52, -1%. So here we have that. Right. If this is bought, let me see the schematic here, where we take the lows, we've got liquidity on the highs. So that is the current order flow. Yeah, so we had a 1 minute breaker structure against the trade. So that adds more doubt to it. Yes, we had a small 1 minute breaker structure downwards, but this is actually currently the order flow in a bullish. So let's see if we get a 5 minute. We've got a 5 minute candle there. What's that? A bit much. See if we get a brought down. Still on that 5 minute. Let's see if we get a decent sort of breaker structure. Pardon me. Mm, 1 minute imbalance. See if that's less than 10, 12. No. See if a chandelier exit appears. What's that? 10.5. You'd have to play that one. 0.5 points isn't gonna keep you up at night. Mm, Rocket. Now with this one, you can really see. You can really see the buyer's building there. That is the picture perfect schematic of an accumulation, retest of the 5 minute imbalance, 1 minute imbalance, chandelier exit, and wow, that absolutely went straight back up to that 4 hour imbalance. I always take a 1 to 5 and not get greedy. But if you wanted to, that would be a 1 to 12, 135 points. 1% risk, that's 12%. But be humble. So that's Wednesday at 20:15. Was it that was that 20th? Long win Wednesday 2015, 5%. Take a quick snap. There we go. So, right, last day. Um, Clear the decks. Thursday, 5 p.m. Right, where are we? Look at this. It's building a slow momentum of buying. We're obviously heading towards 4 hour daily areas. That's the first daily area. Bit of a gap. 1 hour tapped into a 1 hour candle. Right, there's no break of structure. Where we at? Where we at? So this is when I just play on the 5 minute and watch this. Mm, 5 minute candle, 5 minute break of structure, 1 minute break of structure. Do we get the chandelier exit? Mm, yes, we do. Too large. What's this? 9.7. Run that. Boom. So where are we going? 5 main bankers candle. So this is Thursday. So what happened here was that chandelier exit was too large, 17 points. Waited for the 1 minute imbalance to be filled after this break of structure here. So what happened here? Very lovely trade actually. Tapped into a 1 minute imbalance here. 1 minute break of structure. So with 1 minute break of structure, came back down into the imbalance perfectly. We wouldn't take the actual trade here because we had a 1 minute break of structure against trend. So we waited for this one here, going in trade direction, came back down to the 5 minute imbalance, produced a chandelier exit after breaking 1 minute break of structure. After breaking 1 minute structure, came down into the imbalance and rocketed. That is the walk down of that trade. And yeah, these have the potential to go far, especially when you're looking at areas in here and up there. We'll just play this out so you can see how far it actually went. Uh, to be fair, not much further than that, I don't think. So there we have that one. Did I jot that one down? No. Ooh, it's not 30th, it's 21st. Long win Thursday. What time is this? 17:16. That's an early one. 5%. What's that? So that's that one done there. Now, I wouldn't really like to play in here. Let's just jump on the 5 minute again, just be happy with profits. Yeah, it's just so into this 5 minute imbalance here, and you don't know if that's going to sell down with the distribution it's building. We'll maybe look for sales, got a 5 minute break there. So we'll see if we come back to this imbalance here. No. Do we produce a chandelier exit? Yes, we do. So let's enter the trade there. Oh no, 13 points. You see that there? Let's just play it like we've not seen it. So with that being 30 points, fill the imbalance. It's a 1 minute candle. There's a minor 1 minute break of structure just there. Lines up quite nice. See if this works. No, does it push on down? Not at all. So that's end of the night. So we've got one loss at 19:27 Thursday. Remove. Short loss. Mm, Thursday, 1927 minus 1%. So now Monday to Thursday, chilling on the 5 minute, waiting for the 1 minute Baker structures, 5 minute bankers candle, and 5 minute imbalance. What do we have? We have 20% minus 2%. So we have 18% possibility at 1% risk. So in total of 1 to 18. Now, 18% on a 200k account is 36k. Um, you want to aim for 10% a week. That's a crazy, crazy wage. This is not, it's not difficult. It's a simple strategy. You see here on the times from 5 o'clock to 8:15, what did we have? So on Monday, 5%, Tuesday, 5%, Wednesday, if you stick to just one loss a day, then you're missing out on that possibility of earning an extra 4% from getting a trade. Thursday, you took the win. First trade was a win. If you'd have stayed around to try and fetch more out of the market, you'd have been down 1%, and you know, it's you may as well take your winnings. These trades, they're happening often. It's been a really good November. So this is how the back test works. It's a really nice strategy so far. We'll see how December goes because it is going to be a rubbish month. It always rhetorically is. So it'll be a learning, studying, mindfulness month. Really get the training, honing on the strategy, print your trade plan out on your wall, all these little things, serious crunch on the back tests. So thanks for watching.